going to show you today how to use the adhesive liner with the strip lash. I'm going to do this full video in real time so that you can see it takes me less than 5 minutes to apply. Once the lashes are trimmed, future applications will take you even less time. First, grab your strip lashes and check the length of the lashes. Compare them to your lash line and see how they'll fit. Now measure them up along your eyes and see where they start and where they end. Now these look like they run to the full length of my eyes, and I do prefer to wear them slightly away from the corners, probably about 2 to 3 mils away from the inner corner to minimize any discomfort. So I'm either going to trim the inner or the outer corner depending on the lash style. So for this particular style, it's a cat eye, and I like to keep the inner corners shorter, so I'm going to remove the outer edge instead. Now you're going to repeat the same steps to the other lash. Now grabbing the lashes again on the other side, check which is the inner and the outer, and now I'm also going to cut a segment off on the outer. Now to apply them, make sure you give your adhesive liner a really good shape before you start. And now starting from the inner, dab using the side of the tip along your lash line. In the dabbing motion, it actually applies more product than you would if you were just to line it as you would a pen. And I'll go over, as it's still wet, a second layer. Just ensure that there's enough product on there. I like to use the application tweezers to apply, as I find that they give me more control and accuracy. Divide your eyes into 3 invisible dot points. And do the same 3 dot points on the lashes. And then you'll try to line them up. So now you can try to connect the dot points. First just touch the middle, and then touch the outer, and then go in and touch the inner. Now once the 3 dot points are secured in place and they look and feel comfortable, you can go ahead and press them in. The reason why I divide them into 3 dot points is because that way you don't have to try to apply your whole strip in one swift move. That can be a little bit tricky, so if you divide them into 3 moves, it's a lot easier for you to get them in place. Now a little trick I'd like to do is I like to flip up the lashes and apply a little bit of extra adhesive just below it. I do this on the outer and the inner. This will allow more surface area to bond, not only on the side of the strip, but also on the bottom of the strip. Now you can do this along the whole entire strip or just the inner and outer. Certain eye shapes are more prone to lifting in these areas, so I highly recommend this tip if you find that happens to you. Now I'll do the same to the other side. You see that I do switch my arm over to the other side of me to make it a little bit easier. And now once again, I will dab it along my lash line. And I'll go over it again while it's still wet. Right, now I'll grab my lashes with the tweezer. And the 3 dot points again, outer, middle and inner, I will line them up with the lashes, starting with the middle. I'll get that to touch so that it stays in place. I'll get the inner to touch and then the outer side. And then I'll double check, look, and make sure that it feels nice and comfortable. And now I'm going to go ahead and press. So when you're applying to the opposite eye to the hand that you're using, you may want to swing your arm to the left or right of you, just so that you can find that comfortable position. And now press to secure. And now to do the flip method. I'm going to do the outer first. I'll hold up the lashes and then I'll apply a bit of the adhesive, flip them down and press. I'll do the same to the inner, flip them up, apply a liner and hold and press. And now we're done. Remember that this will take you even less time for future applications since your lashes are now pre-cut and ready to go. follow for more tips and tricks. Thanks for watching.